Hey, 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 you are live with this guy right here, the Spadaman, your friendly neighborhood Spadaman on the Anything Show. Thank you to coming in, peeking in tonight, and what this guy's going to say, and probably what this guy's going to play. And I got something for you tonight that I'm a huge fan of. I do sometimes like to throw in first time reactions for things. And then sometimes I just love to play music that I'm very fond of, but I want to turn you on to it. Maybe you're a fan of it yourself and you just want to hear it and you want to hear a little bit of my commentary about what I think about the song and about the artist himself. And who I'm going to profile right now in this video here is these guys are great. I just actually did a video of a collaborative band, and they are currently called the Winery Dogs. But that's not who this video is going to be about. The Winery Dogs has a front man by the name of Richie Kotzen. Now, Richie Kotzen, to me, sounded an awful lot like Chris Cornell from Soundgarden and Audioslave fame, which leads me to why I'm playing this tonight. I loved Audioslave. I loved the collaboration of guys from different bands getting together. Obviously, he left Soundgarden, Chris Cornell, and joined up with Tom Morello, the Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine. Love Tom. Tom has this unique guitar style. He doesn't sound or play nearly like anybody that I'd ever heard. You know, his sound is uniquely his, which makes Audioslave obviously sound a bit like Rage, which I love. Rage. I love Rage Against the Machine. They're great. Tom Morello, really good. Chris Cornell, amazing. Love his vocals. So in turn, I got inspired since I heard Richie Kotzen that sounded very much like Chris Cornell, and I saw a partial video of him doing Cochise with Tom Morello, which is an Audioslave song. Well, hence, I want to play Audioslave for you tonight. I truly love the sound of Chris Cornell's voice. It's amazing. He did awesome work with Soundgarden. He did awesome work in Audioslave, as you'll hear in this song. And this is one of my favorite songs from him. It's just so, it's got this sort of like song that just sort of like makes you feel something. And it could be anything how it makes you feel. Music has that way of making you feel something. And it may not be the same feeling I get, that you get, but maybe it gives you a feeling nonetheless. So, the song I want to play for you tonight is LikeAStone. I love the sound of Cornell's voice in this song. It's literally haunting. And it's haunting, more haunting now, the fact that he's no longer with us, and he had, basically, I think he, unfortunately committed suicide. There were people that say, no, it wasn't that. He didn't do that. It sort of accidental. But who knows? I mean, only he'll know. But I don't want to dwell on that. I want to talk about this song. I loved the collaboration effort of these guys together, and this is sort of exactly why it's a song like this. So I'm gonna quit yimmer yammering, jibber jabbering, chit 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 chia, chattering away. I'm gonna play the song for you. Maybe it's a fan favorite of yours. I know it's a favorite of mine, and it makes me feel, it just stirs something up inside me. I love it. Sit back and enjoy it, listen to it. If you haven't ever heard this song, you're in for a treat, because it's I'll say wonderful. That it is. Enjoy it. It's Audioslave and LikeAStone.
Till the day was gone and I sat in regret of all the things I've done, for all that I've blessed and all that I've wronged. In dreams until my death I will wander on in your house alone.
Man, whew, I don't know. I don't know what it is about that song, but it's like it's haunting. It's almost it's sort of just the way he sings it, sort of almost, it feels like almost a precursor to him, like talking about his own state of mind and like his foretelling of his demise. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading more into it because you could always hindsight is sort of 2020 when it comes to a lot of different things, and this isn't really any different. You could read into like the lyrics. I don't know if he's the one who wrote the lyrics for this, but it seems there's a lot of pain and angst in there, and his vocals just exude just this like sorrow and like I don't know, there's just something about it just really just grips a hold of me. I love it. It's just, and I'll say it's haunting. It really is sort of a haunting ballady sort of song. And I love Tom Morello's guitar. Just the sound he gets is just unique and sort of like it's got that wah going, and I love it. It's to me, it's one of my favorite songs that they did, and they got more than a few songs that were really good for the short time that they were around. But you tell me what you think. If that's your favorite song by them, put in the comments. If there's other songs that you like by them, obviously, I love talking about older bands that have been around for a while, and profiling their music and getting it out there in people's stream of consciousness, specifically people who are younger than myself, who maybe have not grew up hearing this stuff, and they're hearing it for the first time, and they're like, wow, that's awesome. I really like that. I really feel like that speaks to me. So if that's the case, then I'm doing my job for what my intentions are for bringing that type of content to you guys. Obviously, I'd love to bring new content, or I'd love to hear new content that I've never heard before as well. But when I hear stuff like that, there's something that about that song that speaks volumes to me, and I really love it. So I want to bring it to you in how I feel it. And I'm sorry if you see me down in the box and I'm singing along with it, sort of mouthing the words and emoting this feeling from it. But that's how when I hear that song, that's what I feel. I feel that's what you're seeing is me. Like how when I hear that song, that's how I'm feeling. And so you're not getting anything sort of like phony or contrived. It's just sort of me listening to music, and I love how that sort of feels coming through me, and it just comes out. And if it comes out that way, and you enjoyed the music in the same way I did, great. And if there's something else I could do, please do me a favor, put it in the comments. And if you like the video, you like that song, you like my commentary, hit the like button right down there. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button, which is right down there. Hit the little bell afterwards, because it'll alert you when Spadaman posts something that you might want to see. And if you already subscribed to the channel and you're just coming back because you like to hear me jabber away about something and talk about it, maybe play a song that you really like, thank you for coming back. On that note, that's all I got to say. And I usually end it with 2 or 3 words to say, and I'm trying to figure out 3 words. Audioslave rocks. Audioslave rocks. Good night.